Hiya, my name's Sue Gregory, born and bred in Sheffield in England. Suffered with depression since I was a child, really. I was abused for 9 years growing up, and then I ended up in abusive relationships. I've had several attempts at taking my own life. I'm not proud of it. I wouldn't advise it because it just makes you more poorly. My doctors were always old school, saying, basically, pull yourself together. You're stronger than this. You can get over it, which I didn't believe. I never thought I could get over it on my own. But I think really the lockdown and the COVID situation has made me realise that whatever happens, sometimes it's your only option to do it on your own. Because I was diagnosed with PTSD, due to my child abuse just before lockdown happened, and I was having terrible nightmares and flashbacks. And the thing was, I really struggled with getting any help because there was nothing available. For the first 3 months at all, you couldn't get anything. I couldn't even get a prescription from my doctors for me antidepressants, so I just stopped taking all my meds altogether. I thought, I can do this on my own. And then I started meditating. Light bulb moment. Get rid of everybody negative in your life, which meant my partner, because he was dragging me down. 19 years, dragging me down. I can't do this anymore. I'm not getting any younger. My kids have had to see me suffer through it. It doesn't mean I don't love him or I never did love him. It just means that I want to be me now. I want to be myself. So I couldn't get any tablets for months. Then I started getting phone calls from a GP saying, we've not renewed your meds for ages. Do you realise you could die? Some of your meds are quite important. So I said, I don't care anymore. I really don't care anymore. I've tried taking overdoses. I've tried self-harming. It hasn't worked. So if I die, fair enough. But they said there's an alternative. If you don't take your meds for your heart, you can have a stroke and be paralysed. Do you want that for you and your grandkids? I went, no, I didn't realise that. So I started looking into things better. Started meditating more. Still not taking my antidepressants. And I started feeling really happy. But I will not advise not taking the antidepressants because they're given you for a reason. I basically, I've had a couple of MRIs and I've been told I need these meds, just for your chemical imbalance in your brain and things, because obviously something's knocked it off kilter, usually childhood trauma or other traumas in your life that you go through. So I wouldn't advise coming off them, but I just can't see my way back onto them now. And I know my doctor will be really cross with me, but what I'm doing now is trying to help myself through meditation, going to the spiritualist church, getting myself hobbies that are all related to light work and helping other people, really. It's not easy. I'm never going to say to anybody that it's an easy process because it's not. I've ended up this year, about March time, I decided to end my marriage for good because I'd had enough and I wanted to be me for once. I felt I hadn't been able to breathe all the time we've been together, and I've always had relationships where I felt controlled, and I don't want that anymore. I want to be me. I want to find out who I am, and I found out I'm a pretty nice person, really. I'm kind, good-hearted. I'll do anything for my friends and family. I'll do anything for you lot on Facebook, to be honest, but I haven't got that many hours in the day to answer every message I get, although I'm really grateful that a lot of you do reach out to me and ask me, what do you do? I mean, I'm lucky I've not turned to drink or drugs. I stopped smoking even during lockdown, which I thought I'd never do. I've smoked on and off since I was 12. Only during long relationships prior, I've packed in smoking because they didn't smoke, and during having kids and things. But I had smoked for the last 20 years. Not even 10 a day, but I still always smoked every day. Sorry, my dogs always decide to want to join in. Anyway, basically, for my depression, I've just started really meditating, helping other people a bit more, spending more time realising what's important in life, which for me is my family and the people who actually care about me. I'm sorry I look really tired today. I've just not been sleeping properly. And I've got some really good friends out there. I want to thank a few people, whether they'll get to hear this or not. There's Michael has been a great help in the last 2 years or so, because he's a very spiritual person. I'm not saying full name, he knows who he is. Michael's been a fantastic person. Russ Grayson, an absolute star, my hero, because he's been with me every step of my breakup. My future daughter-in-law, Becca, she's absolutely amazing. Luke, my youngest son, I've tried to keep other two sons out of it because they've got kids, but our Rebecca, she's seen a lot of what's gone off and she's been absolutely amazing. I can't thank her enough for how kind she's been to me. The people at Spiritualist Church, I don't know all the names yet. There's Vanessa, there's Sybil, there's Debs, there's Donna. They've been absolutely amazing, and without their help, especially the last few months, I don't know how I got through everything, because I sold the house 3 months ago, everything was going fine, and then just as we were about to sign contracts, that all fell through at my end. So I'm having to sell the house again. So obviously I've sold off my furniture because it was a partly furnished house I was moving into with my son. And we're moving out of town anyway. So me and my friend Dorian had decided, right, let's go and, say goodbye to a few people in Sheffield, And then it's not happened. So I don't know where I'm moving to now. I just know that I need to sell my house quickly because my ex is wanting his half of the money. And he only moved out 2 weeks ago, so we've really had a bad few months living in the same house while he's dating. And I'm sort of trying to get on with my single life, but not being allowed to still do anything because he's still in charge of everything. But now he's gone, I feel a bit freer. But the first advice I will give anybody suffering with depression is, if you've been given meds, if they're not working, try different ones. If they are working, stick with it. I was stupid, but that's me. I'm a stubborn cow. I'm a Yorkshire lass. I do what I want. Suffer consequences often. But I've realised that friends, and you'll know if I'm down because I don't go on Facebook for a few days, and you'll notice I'm missing because I put a load of shit up there. I do. I honestly admit that. I put a load of crap up there. But when I'm back and I need cheering up, I cheer myself up with daft, stupid disco music from the 90s, because trance and dance music, it just makes me go a bit crazy. I dance about front room with dogs and everything, and it just cheers me up. And then I go back to my rock music, which, I'm a rocker at heart. So basically, don't turn to drink and drugs. That's what I'm asking you. Reach out to somebody who actually fucking gives a shit. Talk to somebody who cares. I'm lucky I've just got a handful of friends. Although I'm very stubborn and I don't reach out, I try to do it on my own because I think people have all got their own problems. You don't always want to be giving everybody, your problems as well. You think, well, they've got enough to deal with, and why should I burden them? And that's what I've always been like, deal with it yourself. Your doctor said you can do it yourself. But I try and meditate, listen to uplifting music, and think about the good things I've got in life, like my animals, my kids, my grandkids, that I've got a roof over my head. I haven't got very good health, but that is something, again, that I've been suffering with for about 18 years now. So, and again, a lot of that can be brought from stress. So if I can try and relieve the stress in my life, maybe my health will improve as well. But don't ever feel that you're totally on your own. You've got to reach out, even if you've not got any friends. If you feel totally isolated, you've got to reach out to somebody. There's always someone on the end of the phone, like the Samaritans or somebody. Do not ever feel that you're on your own and you're so desperate that you can't live anymore. Because we're all put on this earth for a reason. I'm still trying to find mine. I think it's through helping others and through, I'm going to start learning Reiki soon. But I was waiting till I moved house, but I don't know how long that's going to be now. So anyway, I want to send you all my love and best wishes. Anybody who wants to ever reach out to me, I'm not saying I'll be able to help you, but I will try. And yeah, my dogs are kicking off again. So on that note, I'll leave you for now. I hope this video helps a bit, but please do not go down the drink and drugs route. Drink is a total waste of time, because it's like, you might feel like, oh, you're all right while you're drinking, but you're not. It's a proper depressant. It's no good for you. And drugs, they're only a temporary fix. So as soon as they've worn off, you want more. And then you make yourself ill. So please, don't go down that route. I've lost so many friends through drink and drugs over years. Of course, being at boxing, you do. People die that way, or on motorbikes, unfortunately. You lose a lot of good friends over years because they're not dealing with their life very well. And if I can help anybody out there, you know, to just smile once in a while, you know, well, I just want to send all my love to everybody. Try meditating, try listening to upbeat music. Go for a walk, fresh air is really good for you. Try taking your got to get on your vitamins and your healthy diet. Vitamins are very important. But that's all I'm going to say for now. I just want to be there for anybody who I can help. And I just love everybody. And I just want you all to be happy. All right. Bye then. Bye.